Okay, so we're going to have a look at Many of Horror by Biffy Clyro. Really great acoustic guitar part. Looks hard, but actually it's quite repetitive and it's pretty easy. I'm going to just sing a bit of it for you now so you can see what it sounds like. So it goes like this. You say I love you, boy. I know you lie. I trust you all the same. I don't know why. I still believe it's you and I to the end of time. When we collide, we come together. If we do, we'll always be apart. I'll take a bruise and know you're worth it. When you hit me hard. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of these shapes moving about with the left hand, and then there's a picking pattern. So I'm going to just show you what's happening with these shapes first. I'm always putting the second finger on this thick string at the top there, the 6th string, and that's sliding about, so that doesn't move off this string. So if you find yourself doing something like this, the problem you're going to have is your hand's going to be twisting a lot to get the shapes. So with this way, with your second finger, you can just do little movements and gain the shapes you want. Okay, so let's take for instance, if it was 7 and 7, this would be on 7, and then the other 7 will be with your third finger on the 3rd string there. So it's always the 6th string and the 3rd string, always counting from the bottom here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there, just pinch them. So that's 7 and 7, see they're on the same fret. Now if it was on the other shape is where it's on a different fret, so say we got a 7 here and we'll have an 8 here. You see I move that finger there, just a little twist, and you got 7 and 8. So that's 7 and 7, 7 and 8. So if I was to do this, it's alright, I suppose that's alright. You can use your first finger, but I think this puts your hand in just more of a natural grip situation rather than this. Okay, so the first thing, 7 and 7. So you're going to be putting your thumb on the top, and the 2 middle strings, see these 2 fingers, 1, 2 there, you're going to pinch all them together. So this is the 3rd and 4th string here, and the thumb there. And what's happening is you're always going to be playing a 0 on the 4th string. So whatever you do here, there's a 0 on the 4th string, which is constantly ringing out, which helps to bind all the chords together. Okay, so if we look at the first little chord, there you go, that's what it looks like. And the next chord is 9 and 9, so you're going to be using that same shape and just moving it up 2 frets and pinching the same notes. And the next chord is 10 and 11. So 10 on the top string, so move your second finger to 10. Now this has to be 11, so you're just going to move that to the 11th fret. So you can see they're on different frets, but they're still on the same fret strings as what they were before. So 7, 7, 9, 9, 10, 11. And you got that constant 4th string ringing that same note. Now what happens here is you've got this little picking pattern. And it happens 3 times. But what we're going to do is just going to leave that pattern for now, and we'll come to that in a bit when the time's right. Here's what it looks like. If you can see, I've put it in blue so you can see it's the same pattern that happens 3 times. So if I was just to put that in all black, you'd probably just see a load of numbers, but hopefully you can see a pattern, one little pattern here like that, constantly repeating 3 times. Okay, but we're first going to just look at the shapes. So this one is 7 7 9 9 10 11. Okay, now the next line is 2 and 2 there, 3 and 4, so get that on 3, get that on 4, 5 and 6. The third line is 12 12, 10 11, 7 7. And then it goes 12 12, 10 11, 5 6. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just put all 4 lines, the start of them there, and you can pause that and work through it, but I'm just going to play it slowly. So 7 7, 9 9, 10 11, and 2 and 2, 3 4, 5 6, 12 12, 10 11, 7 7, 12 12, 10 11, 5 6. So I'll do that again without talking. Okay, so let's get to the picking bit then. So say for the first instance, then first 3 chords, if we just look at the very last chord there, the 10 11, and get that on, the picking pattern we've got here is with that last chord. So you've got to just hold that last chord you've done, and what's going to happen is you're going to play the top string, the 6th string, and then the 4th string, and back to the top string. So you got, if you notice, there's a bit of a gap between 10 and 0, so you're just going to play that 10 for just a little bit longer, the first 10, so it goes, and then you're going to pluck the 3rd string, so your fingers should already be on 11, so, and then this little segment here ends with the 6th string and the 4th string, so 10 and 0, like that. So the rhythm is, you notice after that 11 there's a bit of a big gap there, so you leave a gap and then you do a quick 10 0. So I'll do it again. Stop there. We'll just do that a few times. 1 2. One more time. Now to loop it, you've got to come straight back in after that last 0, so it's again, again, and that will be 3 times there. So I'll do it nice and slowly. So okay, up to speed. So with the chords before it, it's, oh. So if you notice, when I played the 3rd chord, you've got to come straight in. There's no, it's not that, it's this. Now. Okay. So let's get to the 2nd line. You can always just rewind that and have a little look at that. So you got 2 2, 3 4, and then 5 6. So we're holding that last chord and we're doing the same rhythm. Yeah, same strings. And we do that 3 times. So I'm just going to play them chords before, and instead of showing you the whole line like this, hang on a second, my mouse has lost charge. Bear with me a second. Oh, this is great. Here we go. That should work now. Alright, so instead of me showing you the full line like this, I'm just going to show you the chords there, and then this, and you just repeat that 3 times. So it goes, that's 1, 2, 3rd. Okay. Same with the next one. I'll just demonstrate that. 7s, and then 2nd time, 3rd time. Once you've got that rhythm, it's always that. So once you've nailed that, you should pick this up quite quick. And the 4th line, 3 lots of that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just put all 4 lines on. So we're going to play the chord, then 3 lots of this picking pattern. So rather than me showing you this here like that, we're just going to have a look at the first bit of the picking pattern, and you repeat it 3 times. You ready? So here we go. 7s, 9s, 10, picking. 2nd time. Next line. To the 12s. 2nd time through that. 3rd time. And it actually does all that again. When I demonstrated it before, I skipped out a verse. So that's your verse. Then this is your pre-chorus here, which we haven't covered yet. So it starts with 7, 7, 9, 9, 3, 4, and then 3 lots of the picking pattern. And then 2s to 7s, then 3, 4. If you notice there's only 2 lots of that pattern there on that 2nd line. And then it doesn't do any more chords like that. It just moves up to the 5, 6 and picks through that 2 times. So, and that's it. Okay, so that's that pre-chorus. 2nd, 3rd chords now. So just 2 of these now, and then move up to the 5, 6. Okay, so you might want to pause that, you might want to just go back to what I've just said, but hopefully I went through this quick, but with the in-depth explanation on the previous section, you should be able to pick that up now. Okay, so if you notice the chords that I did in the chorus, they weren't your average just open chords like this. I didn't just play it that simply, I played it like this. And what's happening is each chord is ringing out the first 2 strings. So instead of doing a bar chord like this, I'm sort of just putting my thumb on the top and releasing, so you can hear them 2. You can hear them 2 ringing out. And then a B minor. I'm not playing the top string. And then to the G. So let's just go to them shapes first. You can see what's happening here. So it's 2 full bars of D, which is this first one, which I'll talk you through. 1 bar of B minor, so 4 beats on that, and 4 beats on G. Okay, so here's the D, which we're going to play for 2 full bars. So you can see your first finger is on the 10th fret on the top string, and then you've got your 2nd finger on the 3rd string on that 11th fret, and then your 3rd and 4th finger on the 12th fret. And now you can see you've got the 2 zeros on there. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the D for 2 bars. Then B minor, you're going to put your first finger on the 3rd string on the 7th fret. See, fret 7. and then your third and fourth finger, you're going to have a gap of a fret, and then third and fourth finger on the 9th fret on that 4th and 5th string. You're going to use your thumb to mute the top string, and you got them 2 zeros there, so that's for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to go back to the last shape you had, but your first finger's on the 3rd fret, same shape, so second finger on the 3rd string, next fret, 3rd and 4th here. So if you're used to doing bar chords like that, then it's the same, but you're just hooking round so the first 2 strings are open. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so once you got that D shape, you should know that G shape because it is the same. If you see the shape there. Okay, so yeah, the D and the G are the same. Okay, so D for 2 full bars of 4, B minor for 1, and G for 1. So D's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. B minor. 2, 3, 4. And then G. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I'm going D to B minor, my 3rd and 4th finger are staying the same there. I just take these off, move that to the 9th fret, this to the 7th there. You see that nice smooth change. 2, 3, 4. So I'll just play them chords and sing that chorus. Okay, so we got this. When we collide, we come together. B minor. If we do, we'll always be apart. I'll take a bruise, I know you're worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you hit me hard. Okay, so I know I'm strumming gentle there just so you can hear it a bit clearer, but you can use a plectrum at that point if you want. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's a fun song to play. It's got some nice sections, a bit of finger picking, a bit of strumming, good lyrics, good melody. So I enjoy playing that. Let me know what you think if you enjoy that. If there's anything I missed out, just let me know and I can respond to you. Okay, thanks a lot. See you later. Bye bye.